Yo guys, my name's Brummie Joe. I'm here. I'm with my dog. My dog's just down there.
No, mate.
Yeah, he's had his balls off, so he's a little bit sore at the minute. But I feel like I'll feel a little bit sorer if Che Adams leaves Blues today, and that's what could happen. It's transfer deadline day, but praying to God that it doesn't happen. Before we get into it, just want to say this video is sponsored by OneFootball. It's where I get a lot of my football info. Link is down in the description if you do want to have a look at it. It's completely free and the reviews don't lie. It is the best football app on the market. It's absolutely quality, and they've been kind enough to sponsor the channel and help me keep making content. Che Adams is our most prolific goal scorer that I can remember since probably Marlon King. We haven't had many strikers that know exactly where the back of the net is. You know, it's net striking. Goals have never been a thing that Blues have been strong in. In what I can remember, you've got Marlon King, you've got Vassell, but there's not too many strikers that we've had that score a lot of goals, and even in the Championship it is really difficult, and we've struggled over the years. Che Adams has always been a player that looked like he had potential, that looked like he was going to break through. He was with us for a couple of years, and I know a lot of people were losing faith in him. A lot of people were saying he's not going to come good. He's one of them, you know, he's found his level. His level's League One, this and that, but he's proved people wrong this season. He really has. And although he might be leaving us, whether it's now or whether it's in the summer, I think it's much needed for Birmingham. Birmingham needs to have revenue at the minute. It's no good having a striker that can score 20 goals when you can't sign any other players on the pitch. And we've seen we're weaker in other areas, and sometimes players do have to move on. But I hope this time we don't get mugged off. We don't sell them for less than they're worth. And I think Che Adams is mature enough to keep his head down and keep doing what he's doing, which is what he's done at Swansea. Really, he had a lot of speculation. People didn't even know if he was going to be in the team before the Swansea game. But Che Adams, he's grounded for his age as well. He's massively grounded, and he ended up scoring an absolute beauty of a goal. Probably the best goal he's ever scored for Blues. And yeah, hopefully that's added a few million onto his price tag. But yeah, is he going to go? Is he going to go? I don't know. The problem we've got is, if he goes, we've used all the signings that the EFL has allowed us. Not only that, we've let Bogle go as well. He's been recalled from his loan so that he can go to Portsmouth. He scored on his debut for Portsmouth, so all the best to Omar Bogle. But now we can't afford to let go of Che. And even if we let go of him and he's loaned back to us, is that going to count? Because it's not an extra player registration. So I don't know how that works, because I know it's 5 player registrations. So maybe that could work. But I just want to hear. Basically, I want to get your opinion on it, because if he does leave, it's not the end of the world. This kind of stuff happens. We've seen better players leave Blues before. It is a ball ache, but at least I'm just praying that at least this time we'll be able to get our money's worth for him, and it can at least put a dent into it, you know, into this FFP issue. We need to become a sustainable club. We're not that at the minute, and we might not be like that for a couple of years. But if we can start doing this with players, then who knows? I feel like Isaac Vassell is the perfect replacement for Che Adams. He's got pretty much all the qualities Che has. Before Isaac got injured, I looked at him and he looked like a younger version of Che. He looked like Che a year before, and I truly think with the work rate that Vassell has got, you know, he doesn't look like he's lost his pace or anything since coming back from injury. He's had 14 months off and he's fit right into the squad, and he even made a difference when he came on against Swansea. So I think he really could, if he got a run of games and he stayed fit, he could replace Che Adams. Yeah, he's probably not gonna bag 20 goals a season, but he'll do enough for Blues, and we'll be probably £15 million better off. I hope for our sake that Che stays with us until the summer. I think it will be better for him, because if he actually does a full season, gets, you know, 20 plus goals down, he might be able to demand more personally as well, and it just gives him time to, you know, the interest is peaked in him at the minute, and he might want to capitalise on that. But if he's got belief in himself, then I think he can go on and get even more interest from other clubs also. I'm aware that he's probably got some lucrative offers on the table, but hopefully he understands the situation that Birmingham are in, and he won't leave us up the creek without a paddle, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I wanted to give my thoughts on it. Usually I do some sort of transfer news sort of thing, but this is just a bit more Blues related, and I want to get your thoughts in the comments, because we've got this EFL hearing coming up next month as well, and we just don't know where we're going to be. But I feel like if I'm the, if we're the EFL and we're looking at Blues, we've offloaded a load of loan signings that were earning lucrative amounts of wages. We will have got 10 million plus, I hope it's a lot more than that, but 10 million plus from a transfer of a player, and bring in a player. We can bring in a player much cheaper than that. I'd rather us go to the divisions where we've got Marapti from, where we've got Pedersen from, where it's really, really cheap market, and then we can earn our money back. We don't want to end up how we were under Carson Young, where, like at the minute we're spending £2 for every £1 we bring in, and it's not sustainable, because as soon as that money dries up, as soon as something happens, as soon as interest is lost, whatever, we are fucked. So we've got to be sustainable. People aren't going to be happy, but I've got to wish Che all the best. The thing is, it's been so long since we've had a player that's had this much interest. It's almost like Dimmy Gray times. It's like Jack Butland times. It's very rare for this to happen. Like I feel it's been so long, but this is the position we're in at the minute. And even though we're playing really well on the pitch, we're scoring a lot of goals, we have to bite the bullet. We've got to do things that we don't really want to do to balance that. If you're not aware already, I've started a podcast. I'd like to get someone who's a lot more knowledgeable than me in this, possibly Almagir or someone like that. I'd love to get them on the podcast and just get their thoughts on it, and what the future holds for Birmingham City. But if Che does leave today, then all the best. But I do think he'll go in the summer, bag a couple more goals, and get a winner against the Villa. Happy days, mate. You enjoy your Premier League life. But now I do truly believe he's got what it takes, and it's amazing what can happen in a season. But I feel like personally, it would be better for Che if he had a full season. If you make a Premier League step up after 6 months of playing really well, I don't know, can it be too soon? Again, let me know down in the comments. I hope we don't let him go too cheaply, and I hope we hold out, but we'll have to see. So yeah, get your comments in down below. Obviously, we're doing a podcast every week now called Brummie's Broadcast. We're trying to get it on iTunes. It's pending review at the minute, but we hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, and last season I did a lot of these videos, and there were rants, and there were moaning, and there were about new managers and another manager being sacked, this and that. And the fact it's actually about, yeah, we might have to sell a player because he's doing incredibly well. Maybe we can take that as a bit of a positive note in some kind of weird way. But yeah, let me know any topics to discuss down below for the podcast. I'd love to hear what you'd like me and Lee to debate, because we do have a lot of things we disagree on. So hopefully once a few podcasts in, it'll get a bit heated. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully we can beat Forest, and hopefully we can hold on to Che at least for the rest of the season. But until next time, keep right on.